are celebrating architects James Gitoho's 40 years in Triad. James joined Triad in 1981, and so this year, I think sometime in this month, 40 years. I'm sure many of you wanted to play golf, and you wanted to find out how a 40-year-old looks like. The best way to look at it, this is a counterfeit. So you look at this picture, that's how a 40-year-old actually looks like.
James Gitoho, like I said, has been practicing for 40 years now, and and all those years he's been in Triad, straight from university, and obviously he has done a number of things through that time. In terms of projects, there are various projects I can mention, but maybe before I go to the projects, let me also mention that James has been very active in the profession. Very early on in his young career as an architect, he was involved in AAK activities. He was a council member of the AAK. He helped promote the launch of the landscape chapter. I think, in fact, he's a founding member. And through a lot of those activities, he also, rose to be a council member in the Commonwealth Association of Architects, where eventually he served as the president of the Commonwealth Association of Architects. That was fairly early in his career, and it's not something that comes is easy for one to be selected to be a Commonwealth Association of Architects president. So I think that's something big. Closer to home in the office is he's been the lead architect in a number of our key projects. You know about Times Tower, yeah, which was built in the completed in the early 90s. At that time, the tallest building in Nairobi, and his contribution towards tall buildings continued. We now, about UAP Towers, which was built or completed in 2014, I think, 2014 or 2015, somewhere there. He was also the main architect for that project, as well as the latest tall building that we have in town, that is, GTC. That is the AVIC complex. It's the headquarters of AVIC, and he's been, together with me. We are, because it's a big project, we've been working together on that, and he's been, a very big force in that, and among many other projects. I don't know if I can outline so many of them. But he's done lots of other projects, health facilities, colleges, community projects, and so on. At a personal level, James gets involved with, has been involved for a long time with the Anglican Church, and he has been an advisor to the investment projects of the ACK, and that has been for probably the last 20 years or so, and I think that is also a very big achievement, because a lot of the projects that the Anglican, the ACK, the Anglican Church invests in, you'll find James is one of the key advisors to the Archbishop and the team.
He's an amazing person. He's a thoroughly professional person. He's a friend one can rely on, and he's the kind of person who gets up and gets things done. I said I've known James for 44 years now, and he's somebody I admire. I admire his achievements. I admire the contribution he's made to architecture in this country and in the region, and I'm very, very confident that the work he's doing with the foundation will continue to make a difference to many people's lives.
James is a senior partner at Triad. In fact, how Triad Foundation started was his grand idea of finding a way to structure CSR. And I think that has been, we can only call it wisdom. And we're very happy that has come to form, to be this institution that is becoming. So we can only thank him. Now, James is a stickler for discipline. Discipline, timeliness, good values. And so this is one of the things that we can say as Triad family, we always learn from James. He will constantly repeat what our values, and if you cannot remember what your values are, you always send out, can you go and remember your values? And I think that's a good way to run an organization. And beyond profit, these are people, and those people are united by a set of values that you subscribe to, that you live your life with. And I think that's one of those big lessons that you can always thank James for, that to teach us that values will always be more important than anything else.
He's such a great man, and we all look forward to being in one place. First of all, he's been in Triad for 40 years, and that's just one place. So it talks a lot. Talks a lot about commitment, talks a lot about passion, the drive to do things. So yeah, when he hits 40, and not years like his life, but years working, such an honor, and it's something we need to learn as young people. And we wish him well as he ages gracefully. We wish him the very best. I know he's had his low and high moments at work, and they've only been lessons, and I'm sure he's done amazing things for himself, for the company, and for us as employees. So I am very proud of him, and I wish him the very best in life.
To practice for 40 years is not something easy. First, we thank God for bringing him this far, because there are some who are at his age and they are not even practicing. Some are bedridden, some are others passed on. So first, we thank God for bringing him this far. And he has touched so many people in different ways, being an architect, yeah? He even advises the youth on how they're supposed to do, what they're supposed to do in the architectural practice. And he mentors a lot of people, even in the office. And we appreciate that, and we wish him well. And yeah, he should continue practicing.
It's a really great achievement. Yeah, it's like a lifetime achievement. And I'm proud that I've been associated with him for such a long time.
I want to congratulate him in this, being in business for 40 years and having done what he has done. Not many people are able to achieve that.
There are people here, when I joined Triad, had baby faces. And today, I meet them, and they are a reflection of what I think I am as well. Because when I see Bobby Jandu here, who looks like a Father Christmas, he didn't have any beard. Now he has white. When I see Kelly sing at the corner there, he didn't have any. Now, if he removes his turban, he's a kibara. When I see Ramesh here, he was like a small young boy. Now he's sporting his son here, as if he's a senior guy. So there are many of you. Nisha from when you know Kiganjo, from Kiganjo. Huh? When Nisha was coming to Triad, gosh, I think she looked like she was at number 6 girl. And she's, and then she dates a guy from Holland, 6-footer, and 80 kilos. That's Nisha. What am I trying to say? All of you, we know each other, we've been together this journey, and I'm where I am today because for each and every one of you. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't think I would have had 40 years. But let me tell you the secret, since you want to know the secret. get married and stay married, and get loved and stay loved. Otherwise, utaumana. Na kikiumana, things don't work. So I want to introduce Valentine, and you'll come here and skip here. Steven, Chico, I want my family to just come here for a moment. Just allow me this because I need to introduce them. There's one Kijana Missy, newly married, young wife, moving house. When he comes, you will notice because he's the younger version of James Gitoho. And that's Stephen Giftiness is my son-in-law, Dr. Sarah Giftiness, my daughter, and this is my other baby. Normally when you walk in the street, they think I'm walking with my two daughters. But I have to quickly add, this is the mother of the daughter. So this is my wife, Valentine. Yeah, thank you very much. When David comes, you will see him and you will see his replica. What do I want to say? Why? Some people have been asking me, Charles, why Karen? Karen has been my home since I joined golf. And so we normally go to Muthaiga. There was no way I was going to do this golf tournament in Muthaiga, where our offices are. But I play golf this side, where I was a captain in 97, I was chairman 20 years ago. There was no other way. So guys, thank you so much for coming this far. Join us to celebrate this day. As you celebrate with me, I want to celebrate all of you for what you've done to Triad, James Gitoho, and to what you shall continue doing to those that we are handing over to. Some of you know Daniel Motiso, who was my senior and my mentor, he's since passed on. David Bristow, some of you have worked with David Bristow. Tim Vokat, many of you have worked with Tim Vokat, and those are the people I found in Triad who hired me in 1981. On the 26th of October this month, I do 40 years. I think I've done well, haven't I? Now, this project was just a dream, but this dream will come real. And how did it come? I was encouraged one time. We did this similar golf in Muthaiga for what Charles mentioned, a project that had stalled for Church Army on Jogoo Road. And I said, no, we must help them. During a prize giving, one, and I'll mention it because I really touched our heart. One Ramesh of Cementa said, Gitoho, let me organize all these people. We will get it done. And it's a done deal. I said, Ramesh, I don't know what you're saying. But come to my office tomorrow, then we agree. I must say it now. Ramesh organized all of you, did what you needed to do, and we finished a project worth 18 million shillings. And I want to appreciate all of you. So I've thrown this challenge to Ramesh and his group. And Ramesh is willing to take it on. Organize us, the architects, the consultants, and the contractors, the 3 C's. I call them the 3 C's. Client, consultants, client, and contractors. The 3 C's come together and we do the 4th C, which is the clean. Amen?
I think my husband has got a very generous heart. And I thank God for him. And looking forward, I so believe that one of the things that he's going to do, and which he's really gifted in doing, is unlocking wealth. But now I would like to take it even more personal, unlocking family wealth. Many families have got wealth of certain things. It may be a small piece of land, it may be something big or whatever. And sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes you feel that you don't even have money to develop it. But somehow he knows how to create and open up the eyes of others in order to use that. Because we're not going to have this land forever. We're not going to have all these properties forever. They should be there for the use of, for greater good. And I think that is what he's really gifted at. And I pray that the Lord is going to bless him in that area.
What he's doing for the less fortunate, I'm really glad about. That's why you find us here every year.
I would really hope that he can continue doing it. And we will be there to support him and make sure that he succeeds.
I've known you, all my professional life. You are a little older in Triad than me. I've been in Triad for 34 years now. And I've known you as a go-getter, as an achiever. And we've done very well in Triad because of, the work and the ethic and the example and the leadership that we have, learned from you. James, I wish you well, and you've done 40 years, and I know you can go another very many years. I won't put a limit, but as long as God blesses you with life on this earth, I know you will not put your architectural pencil down, and you'll continue. So I want to wish you well for the next, 40 years or so of your professional life, and of course your personal life. I know you plan to start taking it easy, James. But I don't see that happening, because I know as long as you have that energy, I know it is just your nature to go about getting things done. And I know you'll get a lot more things done. So all the best, James, and thank you for the many years that you have. You've been a blessing to us in Triad.
Jimmy, my dear one, just go out and do that, unlock family wealth to the benefit of that family and the community at large.